night dreary, while I pondered, weak and weary, over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. Only this and nothing more. Distinctly I remember it was in the bleak December, and its separate dying ember hot, its ghost upon the floor. Eagerly I wished them a row, vainly I had sought to borrow from my books surcease of sorrow, 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 sorrow for the lost Lenore, for the rare and radiant maiden who the angels named Lenore, 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 Lenore. Nameless here forevermore. And the silk and sad uncertain rustling of each purple curtain thrilled me, filled with my fantastic terrors never felt before. So that now, to the still beating of my heart, I stood repeating, 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 repeating. "'Tis some visitor entering entrance at my chamber door. 'Tis it is, and nothing more." Presently my soul grew stronger, hesitating then no longer. "Sir," said I, "or madam, truly your forgiveness I implore. But the fact is I was napping, and so gently you came rapping, and so you came tapping at my chamber door, that I scarce was sure I heard you ere I opened wide the door. Darkness and nothing more." Deep into the darkness peering, long I stood there wondering, fearing, doubting, dreaming dreams no mortal ever dared to dream before. But the silence was unbroken, and the stillness gave untoken, and the only word there spoken was the whispered word, "Lenore." This I whispered, and the echo murmured the word, "Lenore," merrily, and nothing more. Back into the chamber turning, all my soul within me burning. Soon again I heard a tapping, something louder than before. "Surely," said I, "surely there is something at my window lattice." Let me see, then, what thereat is, and this mystery explore. Let my heart be still a moment, and this mystery explore. 'Tis the wind and nothing more. Open here I flung the shutter, when with many a flirt and flutter in there stepped a stately raven of the saintly days of yore. Not the less obeisance made he, not a minute stopped or stayed he, but with me of lord or lady, perched above my chamber door, perched up on Buckingham Palace, just above my chamber door, perched and sat, and nothing more. Then this ebony bird, beguiling my sad fancy into smiling, by the grave and stern decorum and the countenance it wore, though thy crest be shorn and shaven floor, I said, orchard no craven, costly dream, and ancient raven, wandering from the nightly shore, tell me what thy lordly name is, and the night's Plutonian shore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Much I marvel this ungainly fowl to hear discourse so plainly, though its answer little meaning, little relevancy bore, for we cannot help agreeing that no living human being ever yet was blessed with seeing bird above his chamber door. Bird or beast above the sculptured bust above his chamber door, with such name as Nevermore. But the raven sitting lonely on the placid butt spoke only this one word, and if he saw it, that one word has did outpour. Nothing further than he uttered, not a feather than he fluttered, till I scarcely more than muttered, other friends have flown before. On the morrow he was sleeping, and the hopes have flown before. Then the bird said nevermore. Startled at the stillness broken by replies so aptly spoken, doubtless said I, what is uttered, is it only stop and store? Caught from some unhappy master, whom a merciful disaster follow faster, till a happy burden bore, till the dirt is off his skull, that melancholy burden bore, or nevermore. But the raven still be guiding on a fancy into smiling straight. I wheeled a cushioned seat in front of bird and bustling door. Then upon the weather thinking, I betook myself to linking fancy unto fancy, thinking, what is omnious bird of yore? What is grim ungainly gusty gunted omnious bird of yore? Mentry cracking nevermore. 'Tis I sat engaged in guessing, no syllable but increasing to the fowl, whose furry eyes now burdened into my bosom's core. This and more I sat divining, with my head increasingly reclining on the cushion's velvet lining, that the lamp had glossed o'er. But whose velvet violet lining, that the lamp had glowed o'er? She shall press on nevermore. Then, methought the air grew denser, perfumed from unseen censer, swung by seraphim whose footfalls tinkled on the tufted floor. Wretch, I cried, thy God hath lent thee by these angels, he has sent thee respite and nepenthe from thy memories of Lenore. Quaff this kind nepenthe and forget this lost Lenore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Prophet, said I, think of evil, prophet, still if bird or devil, whether tempest sent or whether tempest tossed thee here ashore. Desolate, yet all undaunted, on this desert land enchanted. On this home by her haunted, tell me truly, I implore, is there balm in Gilead? Tell me, I implore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Prophet, said I, think of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil, by that heaven that bends above us, by that God we both adore, tell his soul with sorrow laden, if within the distant Eden, it shall clasp a sainted maiden, whom the angels named Lenore, clasp a rare and radiant maiden, whom the angels named Lenore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Be that word or sign of parting, bird or fiend, I shrieked, upstarting, get thee back into the tempest and the night's Plutonian shore. Leave no black plume as a token of that lie thy soul had spoken. Leave my loneliness unbroken, quit the bust above my door. Take thy beak from my heart and take from out my door. Take thy beak from out my heart. Quoth the raven, nevermore. And the raven, never fleeting, still is sitting on the pallid bust of Pallas just above my chamber door. And his eyes have all the the seeming of a demon's death is dreaming, and the lamplight o'er him streaming through his shadow on the floor, and by so far